Hi, Vicky Crystalline here. And so I want you to feel into this energy, feel into your own heart, just breathe. So as you're breathing, breathe circular. Breathe through your nose, into your belly, into the void. Breathe out. Just let it go circular as many times as you want to. And as you bring this forward, I'm going to speak light language. Light language is my authentic language. It drops past the mind into the heart. So whatever you need is what's coming forward for you in your life. So start the breathing now, and then it'll bring you to your authentic moment right now. How funny. Okay. So allow this. Take a deep breath in. Koinene kine etoine se ene kokoine etene ene ko. Akaine ene kaina ene e. Breathe. Oka aina kuni in kaina ina enu o atasilinini itasikinai o asilini. Breathe. One more time. O kine ete ne o kine ete ko lesene kete ete kina ete ene. Ooh. Breathe. Now feel the balance and the connection through your heart. Your true authentic self is here now in front of you. So breathe, and we're going to take a moment and explain what is coming forward, and just allow it. So just keep breathing. Even though things might show up in your mind, just keep breathing through the transmission. Feel past the words, feel the energetic of it. So if you watched my last video, it was about all women need to see this, the darkness in the orgasm, and that's accurate, because us women, as women, bring forth in our orgasm, we birth into our experience. That's how it's manifested. Everything is manifested through your orgasm. And through this, I learned this week of learning, and if you watch my videos, it was the shrooms that helped me and saved me and my tribe completely. We are all wholeness. I could not have done it without them if they didn't hold the light that they are for me and see me for what I was. Because I literally this week was possessed. And all I can remember is I would wake up when I was in the shroom state. I was aware. And all I would do when I was in the shroom state, you would think that you would just enjoy the trip. No, I just kept cleaning my house in the middle of the night. It was like I didn't even sleep all week. And then when I would see the morning, and then when I would go through my day, I'd see bits and pieces, but I would wake up at night and I'm like, where did my day go? And I did this all week. And so this individual, this master, as he calls it, came forward, and that's what he brings forward. He brings forward to suck the life out of life beings, and you can feel this in your body. I did not know that there was an evil. I did not believe that. I did not know that there was beings that were that way. But it's just showing me, because this whole process is just showing me that we are becoming that powerful, because the darkness has to match the light. So everything is amping up. So if you watch my last video, I'm going to mention a little bit. So if you don't watch it, he got in through Facebook. He's been going through my daughter. He's been watching her for 3 years, and nobody even knew this. So anyway, yeah, just let all that go. Just let all that go. Let all that go. Because that's how they're getting in. It's an easy way. We're stuck to our phones. We're stuck to our TVs. So it's easy for them to get through. And it's not that this master, as he calls himself, is a dark entity. He's allowing the dark entity to enter through him, to work through him, so that they become more powerful on the other side of it. So the darkness is actually working through these individuals to allow their self on the other side to be more powerful, just as we are, because there's one source that runs through us. I loved it how I seen it as they explained it. This one guy explained it. He said he filled his room with all types of light bulbs. all types, all different colors, all types of light bulb. And then he turned on the light and he said, they may all look different on the outside, but they're running from one source, one energy source. They're all the same on the inside. And that's how we are. So in all that darkness that he brought forward in my life, and it's not even that I really want to go into how that all happened. If you look into the female side of it, if you watch that video, that'll bring you to that side of it. I don't need to keep talking about it. It's over. So if you want to watch what happened, I explained it in that first video about the orgasm. And it truly is, everything is held in the orgasm, because women are creators. Women are creators. A man is always seeking his part of him because he knows that that is his creator. That's how he manifests into the world. Absolute, absolute. And what was brought forward in this whole thing of this whole whirlwind of the possession, because it was literally a possession, and there was so much light in that. There was so much learning in that. And I allowed myself, because I kept trusting, because I work with 12 divine beings, and they kept telling me, trust this process, and I did. And I completed it, not just for myself, but for all women that he absorbs their energy. Thank you, Cash, for showing that. It's just like that. Just like that. I switched that energy. He even told me he has never met a woman this powerful. Ever. 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 I put him to sleep. He had never had that happen. Yeah, and yeah, let all that shit go. But anyway, there are beings out there that are sucking the women dry. And you men that are holding your light, you are here to uplevel your partnership, to empower your partnership, to empower your life. If you're trying to empower only your life, you're missing a part. You'll always fail. Not that the failure isn't bad. Each fail is telling you, okay, let's try it a little bit better next time. And you'll do it. And sometimes you have to go through many lives to do that. But I'm doing it in this life. I'm doing it now. So have polarity. You have to have the birthing of it. You have to. And the woman only brings that. Even though I don't have my organs, I still have all that parts because it's part of me. Because I'm a female. I am that. I am that. I brought that forward in this lifetime. So that's why union is all coming together. And these masters, and if you feel into the word of master, feel into that word. It feels like a stopping point. I am the master. I can't grow from here. There's nothing beyond here. Nothing. Because they're holding you that. And that's what he did. He knew how to open a woman as soon as he walked into his house. He knew it. He had black lights all over his house. What do black lights do? They open up your pineal gland. So when I walked in and I hugged him, there was a smell about him. It opened me up. I seen the circle of cloaked masters that are controlling him, that now he has reached out through my family, because this experience just didn't happen to me. It happened to all my tribe. It happened to all my family. It happened to everybody that watches my video. Everybody got touched in a way to bring them to the light. Right? 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 I just get to be the pretty face. Right? No ego there. Because I asked for this. And I allowed it. And I was strong enough to allow this thing move through me to show me my power. I didn't know what my power was. You think you're powerful until you see you're powerful. Until you go through an experience like this. And it's not like the movies make it. Now, my tribe seen it that way. They went through the scariness because they went through him. They kept saying, this is not Vicky, this is not Vicky, this is not Vicky, this is not Vicky. I didn't know what he was doing until they told me the stories. All I kept seeing in my part was, please see me, please see me, please see me. And Lyd did. She shot across the room at the end of it, and she put her hand down, and she seen me. Wow. Claire. These beings, these masters, if they call themselves a master, they're stopping their flow. They have a control over you. You can feel it. I don't care who they call them. You can feel it. It's old paradigm. His old paradigm. Then I did in my last video, you could feel into this word. Feel into this word. That's the one thing I came out of the on the other side of this shroom effect and of the possession and everything. I came out more powerful, more sensitized. All my senses are lit in. I see where everything connects. I see where everything connects. I see how our taste and the smell. Our smell is telling us that is a life sucker. That's why even when I did the car wash, because we've been doing car washes, I could smell this guy in this van, and he was a life sucker. I could smell it. And he made me wash his van, or not me, but the tribe. He made the tribe wash his van 3 times. Not that he got out and touched another guy. He just did it in his van. But that was a circle. And that's what he kept showing me. Because there was so much truth, he kept showing me the triangle. That's what this master, what he calls him, he was brilliant. He was brilliant. He sucks those women in there. Because there's such a level of like disease in their body, they're at a low vibration. They just want somebody to touch them. Because that's what he does. He has sex with these women, and then he brings them to their orgasm, and then he absorbs their life force. And then he hangs on. That's why he told me no woman ever returns. He didn't understand why. Because he sucks the life out of them. They can't return. They'll die. And if you hang on to it, if you don't block him, then he keeps sucking your absorption. But I stopped that. He can never suck another life being. I stopped that. I don't know how I did it, but I know I stopped it. So you can feel that out your heart. Absolutely. So, as you men, if you are calling yourself a master, are you stopping the process? Are you putting yourself in a box? Feel into the mastery, because in the mastery of movement that is happening every moment right now is where you are the true mastery. The mastery. Feel it. You can feel the movement. Every moment you are mastering your life. It's infinite. Not a master like I'm the only one. No, that's bullshit. And feel into it. And feel into the colors. Because they cover themselves up. These beings that are just as light as us, that are sucking the life of your essence, are just as light as us. And they're doing it through our awareness. Because they're there. They're there. They know about the pyramids, the three things that's got a cycle. They know. They know. They know. It'll keep recycling the pyramid until you break away. That's why I have the pyramid, but mine flows. And when I feel it stagnant, it will fall apart, and I allow it. Because it holds energy too. Everything does. So when you're having sex with an individual, I'm going to bring this forward. When you're having sex and he's calling himself a master, feel that in your hand. It's mastery. It's mastery, right? It's mastery. When he's telling you to call him a master, he's boxing you in. Go past that and let it go. And when you're having an orgasm, birth in a new you. Because that's where the birth starts. Because that's when you're at your highest potential of you. And the man knows this. And when a true man is up-leveling his wife on every level, every level, it is like if you see your wife in distress, don't go away from her because you don't want to feel her. You can see she's upset. Walk over and touch her face. When you touch her face, you're telling her it's going to be all right. You don't got to even say anything. That touch will change the polarity of your existence. It has to. Because now you have equal the balance of electricity, the male and the female. Just by that. You can walk over, touch her face, touch her arm, touch her back, whatever. Touch her. And then walk away. It's letting her know we got this. And that you don't got to get into what's in her mind. Women stay in the mind. They do because we've been controlled that way. But now we're going to where our senses are. And in our senses is where the authentic beingness is in our emotions. It's telling us all the time. Mine are so tuned in, so turned on. I am never going back. I don't even know that, Vicky. Right? I bring forth only light. And not that the darkness, I won't go through the darkness. I seen it in the car wash. It showed me on every piece. but I know what to smell, sense, see, know, feel. I know all my senses. It's telling me every sense. The first thing that happened when that guy drove up in the driveway, I could smell him. It was a smell so intense it makes you nauseated. And it spirals you like out of control. So then I just held my ground, held the light, and then it calmed. Even though he was trying to control the situation, I kept holding the light. I kept holding the light. And that was the amazing thing is, when we were going through these fires up here in Mount Shasta, what did I do? I stayed home and I held the light. When you're holding the light that powerfully, everything's got to show up. We are part of the dark. We are part of the dark. This didn't happen because I didn't allow it. I created it to show my own power. Not to depower me, but to uppower me. Absolutely. My whole tribe. I know my tribe is my tribe. I know my tribe that's coming to us, the people that are watching us, is our tribe. You are all pieces to the puzzle. All of it. All of it. If each one of them didn't hold their own tribe, their own light, their own peace, this whole thing would have fell apart. I couldn't have done it by myself. They saved my life because they see me. Not what people think I am. Not even what I think I am. And that's honest. That's honest. It takes a tribe. We can't do this singular. And people are seeing this. You're going to know instantly who's working from the light and who's working from the dark. Not to judge that. That's part of you. You got to go through that experience to know, oh, that's part of me. I love that. Even when I went through this whole experience, I love that part of me. But I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. And I changed that. I changed that whole experience because I could have went down that road. It was a powerful day. It was 8118. 8th, August 11th, 2018. Those are powerful numbers. Abundance, beginnings, abundance. I opened and closed those doors in my own life. My tribe opened and closed their door in their own life. We all did this together in our own life. We awoke to a new experience. As you're watching this, you know this. You can feel it. You're waking to a new experience after you watch my experience. You get to wake to a new experience. You do. So you'll keep doing the box. You keep doing the master, which you can feel a stopping in that. You can feel the hardness. It suffocates you. And be very aware. If you're sleeping with somebody and you take on their sperm, you're taking on their imprint, and you will manifest that in your orgasm. You will have them in your body. Literally. Literally. You know what I was doing all this last night? My kidneys were hurting so bad I couldn't even. It's because they locked themselves into your organs. They have to. Because they become part of you. And that's what my kidneys were showing. Plus I needed to drink water. But my kidneys were showing that was all shit. And I needed to let go of that shit. Even see, like, I'm slurring my words because I need to let go of that shit. Honor your body. Your body's telling you. So I did. I let go of that shit. Yeah. It was amazing. It was amazing. I felt it. It was crazy amazing. Right? And you know what? I can't live in the box. I came here to be the light and the flow. Nobody's going to put me in a box. And those who choose to be in the box, they will do that until they can't. You might have to pass over many lives to experience it. I'm doing it in this life. I'm doing it in this life. And I have an amazing tribe behind me. Always. In the physical and in the non-physical. I couldn't have done this by myself. It was the whole collective that did it. The whole world, the whole universe lined up for that moment. That moment. That moment. So if you're calling yourself a master, you're locking your life. You're locking your life. I don't care who you are. You can feel it in your corners. Be the mastery, because that's movement. You're always moving. You're always moving. You're always moving through life. You can't master this life because you go to another life. And then you're mastering that life. Mastering. Feel the movement of that? That feels good. That's what I'm bringing to the light. So you men, are you empowering your women? Are you empowering or are you sucking the life out of them? Because if you're sucking the life out of their orgasm, you're sucking the life out of you. And you are allowing the demons that are out there to control you. You can't stop it because you are allowing yourself to go through it. And I'm being honest. If you are choosing that, to allow yourself, your sperm, to suck the life out of a woman, your life is going to be sucked dry. That's what I bring to the surface. Because no woman is ever being sucked dry in my experience again. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I bring that to the table. I bring that to the table. So, this is should I say it? Yeah, it's kind of a warning. If you are sucking the life out of a woman as you are giving her orgasm, I ask that this universe suck the life out of you. We can't become feminine if the masculine is sucking the life out of the feminine. I am purely feminine, and that's what I bring forward. And you will never suck the life out of another female in this lifetime again. No. See your awareness. See what you're bringing to the table. When you are going through your light, your own light, and you are giving it to the life, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, even if it's a lover, give her life. That's what you will create, life. And if you're trying to just be the master and you're going to control all that, the light's going to win every time, every time, every time. There is light in the darkness, but we women that are holding our power are illuminating this world of darkness. I've seen it. My tribe's seen it. My tribe is that. And that's what's coming together in my life. My tribe, your tribe. So be honest in your heart. Is it giving you life or is it sucking your life? There's no box here. No box. I will not put my light in a box. Ever. Because you will grow and die there every time. We ain't got time for that. Feel this. I'm being accurate. Accurate. Always accurate. So, and I know this feels deep and accurate and honest and triggered and all that. Allow it. Allow the movement to move through you. Allow it. Allow it. So men, I'm telling you, men, pay attention to your wives if they're in a distressed state. Touch their face. Touch their body. Just all you have to do is touch them, not argue with them. If you're in an argument with them and you get caught up and you remember this moment, touch them. Just go over and touch them. And if they say, don't touch me, that's all right too. In your mind, see yourself touching them. That brings back the balance. A woman always just wants to be touched in a correct way. In a correct way. Not a life-sucking way. So when you are touching a woman, are you giving them life through your touch? Or are you absorbing it? And you'll do it, and then you'll never do it. Ever again. I blocked that. I've completely blocked that. And then you will die and pass. Because the feminine is rising. And we've got this. And there's not one masculine out there, master, that is going to control us. Nothing. We got this. Women, we got this. And men, you got this too. As long as you are honoring your feminine self, which is your partnership. And then they say, this is dropping in. Where does gay fit? It doesn't fit. It doesn't. It doesn't. You're a creation of your own experience. You're escaping yourself. Because you can't have two polarities of the same and then work. You will always create the same. Always create the same. Always create the same. If you have two males together, one has to become more feminine. Because what happens is the polarities are the same, so chaos is created. You will always create the same. So one becomes more feminine, trying to balance it out, but it can't. It can't. But I have noticed, and I'm going to say it right now, that if like they adopt a child that is feminine, that creates balance. I see that right now. So, because even in a male and female, there's so much unbalance because it's the wrong polarities. we're trying to create something that don't fit. And lesbians the same. They create something. That's why they're the most vicious cycles, because they are angry. They are angry. They are angry because they have created sameness. And in those polarities, one has to become more masculine. Well, one becomes more masculine, but she doesn't have the sensory of a man. That's why when a male and female blend together, their sweat, their sperm, everything blends together, and then you have an orgasm of your whole essence, not held in the sexual organs. If you hold your organs, if you hold your sexuality, look at them, I'm not there anymore. If you hold your sexuality in your organs, that's what you create, the sameness. Nothing, because there's nothing there, only the sameness. If you create your orgasms through your whole essence of your whole and body, that's what you create. You create instantly your whole essence. And that's what these masters are looking for. They're looking for those powerful women. He met one. I conquered him through my tribe. I could not have done this through my tribe. And this is accurate. So if you're trying to do this alone and you don't want a tribe, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Be accurate with that. Be honest with yourself. Really, be honest with yourself, because I can see right now, from this moment forward, from that moment back there to this moment forward, I can see through all the bullshit, and I can see exactly who you are. It was shown in the car wash yesterday. Everywhere. I was sitting there and I was talking to a man. I didn't even realize of it till the end of the day. I was sitting there and I was talking to the man. All of a sudden, the man started crying. He goes, "Oh my God," he was crying. And I said, and then I can't even remember the conversation, but he goes, "What do you do?" And I said, "I'm an energy healer." And he lit up. And I said, "You want my card?" He goes, "Absolutely." He needed that. All men need that. They need to know their part. They are the masculine energy. They are the carriers. They are the warriors of the feminine. And if you are trying to be the masculine and the feminine together, you can't. It creates chaos every time. We keep creating the same. We keep creating these wars. We keep creating the sameness, thinking it's going to change. And it hasn't changed anything. No, nothing. The creation comes in the orgasm of a woman, because she is the feminine. She is the only one that can orgasm in a new reality. And that is accurate. So every time a woman goes into a full body orgasm, she is mastering her own light right there. And these masters know that. So when you are in that orgasm, is it sucking you dry? Feel it. Is it sucking the life out of you at the end of it? Or does it leave you energized? When I had that orgasm with him, he got the life sucked out of him. He went to sleep. I was energized. I came home and cleaned my whole house. I had to get it out of me. It took me 3 showers to get him off of me. And then it took my tribe to walk into my house and into my yard to clear him. They are powerful beings. And you know what, men? You are powerful beings. You're powerful beings. You're powerful together with your partner. What are you bringing to the table? Really? You can talk all this shit all you want to, but what are you bringing to the table? Literally. Literally. You're going to suck the life out of those women? Well, let me tell you, the tables have turned. The tables have turned. And may you be blessed. And that's all I bring. I don't know what will happen. I don't even care what will happen. But I know the tables have been turned. And I'm putting that out to you. May you be blessed. I send you love in all ways. Ai koi ni tinai kai nai tai kai nai tai ni kai nai tai I. O kinete kinete kinete. O selene te kinemo e sene te te. O selene o kine. May you all be blessed. We got this. We got this. The male and the female, we have this. We have this. We have this. Empower your partnership. Don't depower them, because then you are depowering your light. Absolute, on both parts. On both parts. Be the light you are. Empower that. And you don't got to say words. Give them a touch, a touch, a touch anywhere. That will create instant balance. Instant balance. Remember that. Ice and love. May you be blessed. If you want a healing or reading, email me. Email me. Email me. You are worthy of that. May you be blessed.